Okay, so now I'm recording on the screen. So I have set this up in Photoshop. I also went down to here and increased my mouse size. I just typed in like mouse settings, and also there's something on a PC. I don't know if you have a PC or a Mac, but you can like get your game bar from Xbox.
So I also just wanted to show you that you can record your screen on Windows using the game bar, and for whatever reason, because I'm a noob, I could not figure out how to how to record the screen, how to record the actual game bar. So I go to Xbox game bar, hit enter, and this all comes up. Okay, you probably didn't know that. You can also like turn on game mode on your computer. So let's see, if I turn on game mode, settings. This is for PC. Then I have game mode on, okay? So learn more about game mode. That's where you can hit the Windows G and that game bar will come up. Let me go back to my Adobe Premiere and hit Control G. And from there, I can record my screen. And I will have to turn on the microphone after I do that. You can also hit Windows Alt R to start that. But I just wanted to include that in my video that I made so that people with a PC know how they can kind of record their workflow. And I am using Premiere lately, which is fun, so I can edit my audio to get rid of that stupid computer noise fan, but we'll see. All right, bye-bye.
Escape. Still recording my screen. I hope it got all the things that I had on game bar. Let's see. So anyway, the thing that's different about with this is that I can draw in the background when it has erase. It doesn't erase it doesn't erase the background, so it's not going to be strangely opaque. I'm going to hit B again. You can't see my keyboard shortcuts that I hit. Control S. And I'm going to hit Control N. And addicting doesn't mean in a good way. Addicting can mean like you don't want anyone to be around you if it comes down to not being able to hang out and do what you want to do. They don't even really like what you do. You are in an addiction. So anyway, this is how I start my project. Okay, before I had hit Control N to make a new project, which is up here. And the thing I'm using is a pen. This is a roster drawing. And one of the things that I had changed on my settings on Photoshop, because sometimes a big thing about the about software is just building your workstation. You know, I don't really love hitting Control Z all the time. I'd rather be able to like right click. Another thing that's annoying is like whenever I try to like draw small, this like comes up with a right click. Now it's not going to do it. But I'm just saying, these are like settings that I would have to go and change. But one of the settings I had changed on my Photoshop was smoothing, so that I could draw more easily. That's a very important tool. Now, it's not just random that these tools are up here. This is like the tools that you're using right now. This would be a mirror tool. I don't know. I don't really want to. I just want to keep drawing. That turned out cool. Alright, so a good thing to practice in life. I'm sure it's good to practice up close things that you also have to do far away things, and try to practice like where you think a hand would be. Because some of the hardest parts about hands is just the anatomy of knowing where your thumb. I want to go to image. I'm going to change the image canvas size, same way you can do in Krita. I'm going to make it not cut off there, but add on up here. No, I want it down here. Oh, no, it'll be like this because I'm adding stuff on. I'm not cutting stuff off. 2. If that's in Krita, you could hit 2 to get out to like the full view, but I'm going to hit Control minus, I guess. See how it goes down? Alright, now already my drawing looks different, you know, because it's not filling the full composition anymore. B. I am actually thinking about putting her hand up in front. That's why it is correct to have her thumb there. Ooh, I don't know what happened to the opacity. Let's see, it says 100% here. And opacity 20% for whatever reason. I must have hit something. Escape. See, these are the pen tools. This is the thing I'm using for pens. And then here is like the layer tool. So you have opacity and layers. Opacity and pens are on my top thing. I hit escape to get out of opacity. I want it to be 100. Enter. And then of course here are like in Windows, here are like additional things you can keep on tap. But in this workspace, which is I'm in Essentials, the default, in this workspace, all my pen tools are up on this top one. And it's nice. It's nice to have them there. I am not sure yet, because I know in Krita you can do this, I am not sure yet of how to import brushes, how to get rid of, not bad, how to get rid of some of my tablet settings that are not being. I'm going to add another layer for your reference. So he has like this. I don't know what that means. You lock it, I guess, but fill. I mean, I guess you could put 0. Let's see, 0%. Oh, I don't know. Opacity. How strange. I don't know how to get this to be a background layer. Mes Aves. Let's see if you can like add. What's this? Solid color. Oh, that'd be like a picture. FX. Blending options, right? So this is also in Krita in this layers bar. I do recommend you try Krita because even though the pen settings I feel like are not as good as Photoshop, you can experiment more with their built-in pen presets. So without just like being able to change your presets for tools up here, they have a whole library for you, and it's fun to be able to make, to be able to experiment with mediums and something that might not completely be in your control when you're drawing with the tablet on Krita. It's a little bit challenging, but it doesn't mean that it's not artistic. You can't make something artistic out of it, even if it's not exactly what you have in your mind. It gets you used to like digital working, digital art, and also it gives you experience with an open source software, which is interesting. Think about the ecosystem for like open source kinds of things. Once again, this is wrong, okay? This thumb here, equivocado. I switched from wanting to put my hands like up. This is always asking me this. Control Z. Wait. Oh shoot, that's not Control Z at all. Let's go E. I'm going to hit the letter E. I am going to make my brush size a lot bigger. And I don't know if that's going to be the default for the eraser all the time now, but talk to the hand because the face ain't home if you want to leave a message after the tone. Remember that? Talk to the hands because the face ain't home. B. Let's see, your hands are going like out, kinda. So they're kind of relaxed. So a lot of the times your hands are on this like angled little thing because a lot of the times your hands are for curling. Not necessarily, but they can be. And then you have a side of the hands. But on that side is not the pinky side. It's the thumb side. So you have something opposable on that lateral surface of the hand. Tomorrow I am going to do the long B. Already, it automatically on B. Let's see, on E. Yeah, it comes up to that big one. To the last setting I had it on. On B, it stays like the same. And I know this might be torture for everybody who's like, what is this while drawing? Okay, other people have different things. Control S for now. Save to my computer. Do not look.